Hello and welcome back to the rundown with the original A.
And the consistent B. I've been here all week. So
She has been here.
I'm happy to have A back.
Thank you. I was
I'm
in
not
Paris.
even about
I'm
to play
sorry,
with y'all.
but I'm back. It was a beautiful experience. Always go to Paris if you have the opportunity.
Yeah, how was Paris?
Oh yeah, it was beautiful. Fresh food, fresh people, fresh buildings, like everything. Great experience.
See that we international now. Don't play with
International.
it.
Take over international
now. See that?
All right, but let's get into these stories.
Yeah. Let's get what they
Okay.
need.
First story. Breaking news. White people are getting their land snatched.
Run that back, because I don't know if they really captured that. Breaking
The
news.
colonizers are getting their land snatched.
Colonizers.
Yeah, but of course it's not happening
Getting
in America.
colonized.
Of course it's not happening in America. But in
Not
South
yet.
Africa, the parliament has overwhelmingly voted to amend their constitution to allow the expropriation, so they're snatching the land, of land without financial compensation. And the leader of the Economic Freedom Party, Julius Malema, said, and I quote, "We must ensure that we restore the dignity of our people without compensating the criminals who stole our land."
Say that.
Are you waiting for my input?
Listen, go ahead, you start.
I would just like for America, the United States of America, to take note, because when I was reading the article, I also saw that he said the time for reconciliation is over, dead. We're done with that, okay?
No reconciliation.
And we're moving on to justice. I think America needs to take note on that. because
Absolutely.
We study trying to reconcile with those that don't even want to reconcile with us.
Not reconciliation, we want reparations, and we never got our 40 acres in a mule. Let's not
So
forget
what
about
ours
that.
have we gotten?
What the hell?
I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't know, but hopefully you get
Perhaps
something.
racism.
Something.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
you know, a little
Not
police
for sure
shooting.
there.
You get a little stop and frisk. That's all we really get.
You know?
All right, and our next story, Tyrone Hankerson. We all know about Tyrone. How you doing, Tyrone? He's suing Howard University for $10 million. Now, if you're not familiar with Tyrone, he was accused of misappropriating thousands of dollars while he worked at the financial aid office at Howard University to the amount of $429,000 in financial aid. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of bread.
But he has maintained his innocence from the beginning. So, again, it's innocent until proven guilty, but these are all just allegations at this
Keep
point.
that in mind.
So, what do you think?
I mean, with him being innocent until proven guilty, I'm just gonna go on a limb. And I know a lot of y'all gonna say the two doesn't coincide. I don't really care. At me on Twitter if you really have some beef about it, okay? What I will say is that college is really a scam though. Like,
Absolutely.
we're not gonna pretend that like we are robbed of whatever we have financially currently, and then you go into debt.
Absolutely.
Debt you can't even pay 6 months after. I'm not about to get personal into it because I feel strongly about this.
you preach it. You preach it to the
But,
choir.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
College is
absolutely.
a scam. That's like until we know something that is definitely rendering that he's guilty, everybody just lay low a little bit. Just let it play out. That's
Yeah,
what
I mean, college is definitely a scam. I paid $50 for my cap and gown to graduate. Graduation May 5th. Hey.
Tell 'em.
But I also had to pay $35 to apply to graduate. So that's a total of $85. Like, what have I been paying tuition for? Like, to
What
go
about
to
the
the
shut
rec?
the class for?
To go to the rec?
To pay
To ride a
$35?
shuttle? Like, what?
Are you want to tell me I can leave? What is this? So Tyrone said enough is enough.
Enough is enough. And the lawyers filing the lawsuit claim that Howard leaked Tyrone's personal financial records amidst the saga. So
Now, I mean, I think that's what we really need to be sinking our teeth into. How are you leaking somebody's financials?
listen, however this plays out in court will be very, very, very interesting for sure.
I hope that doesn't get swept under the rug though, because
Yeah,
that
it
is
can.
completely
It can. But that's why you have us. We also keep you informed. And our last story, America's first black billionaire, which I didn't even know was a thing, so shout out to that. But he is now supporting Trump.
I'm telling you.
America's first black billionaire is supporting Trump. He appeared on CNBC. Robert Johnson, the BET founder, Robert Johnson, BET founder, Robert Johnson, went on CNBC and said black people should be happy about the growing economy under Trump. And he cited a December jobs report that showed black unemployment has its lowest rate ever. And he's quoted as saying, when you look at African American unemployment in over 50 years since the Bureau of Labor Statistics has been keeping the numbers, you never had two things. African American unemployment this low, and the spread between unemployment among whites and African Americans narrowing. Now, it's funny you say this narrowing, because black unemployment is still double that of white unemployment. So if it's narrowing, I can only imagine what it was like before, right?
True. this is what I'm gonna say. Little personal opinion for those who care. Black and Trump, I don't want to hear that in the same sentence. I'm just gonna start off like that. I mean, I understand it, and I think that if there are advancements being made, cool. But we're not gonna pretend that this is not the same administration that doesn't care about us at all. Like, this is kind of like a sidebar, but you know, the secretary came out and said that, you know, all of the police brutality that's been happening, she said that that's neighborhood problems, not on a national level. So my thing is, we're celebrating black unemployment going up, but if he keeps just allowing law enforcement to kill us, what the heck? We're not gonna be able to work no jobs to begin with.
But to play devil's advocate, we're being critical of him because I'm a broke college student. I don't know what your financial status is, but college alum. I'm not gonna speak on that.
I'm gonna say that.
But if we were in his position, like, will we be saying the same things? Like, once them checks start rolling in?
That's a valid point. That is a valid point. So I think the takeaway from this would be to figure out where you kind of stand on issues before the money rolls in, because he is fortunate to, you know what I'm saying, have broke that glass ceiling and to be able to achieve, which I hope many more. I hope he's not the only one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that that's cool. And if these stats are like true, great. I mean, we need this. Again, it's just a personal opinion. Black, Trump, same sentence. I'm not really with it, you know. And anytime I see somebody supporting him, it kind of smells a little Stacey Dash. Not gonna lie, sniff some Stacey in there. That's just me. Let's just be, you know.
Yeah, and he's not saying he supports like all his political stances. I guess he's just more so the economics, which, I mean, he has the right to his opinion because we do live in a democracy.
Hopefully, though, I hope that this will continue. That, you know, since it is narrowing, I hope that as, you know, Trump is still in office, it continues to narrow down, and then next election, should we have another president, that it keeps going. I hope this isn't something that like fluctuates. Yeah. Because this isn't, you know, a good thing for us.
Yeah, so hopefully it continues to, you know, get narrowed.
Yes.
But again, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Make sure you tune in next week to The Rundown with A
and B.
See you next week.